I just finished editing this video. Dude, it is very crude, very just fucking thrown out there, but it's so real, bro. It's slow, it's choppy, but it's something that I've created and I'm excited. I'm like moderately proud of it. I know this is just the beginning. I'm gonna make this more good. More good. Fucking better in the future. But this is my starting ground. And I'm happy that I'm in a place now where I can create instead of just consuming. Um, yeah, man. I thought this video would come out like fucking back in January, but it's goddamn April now, and it's not even the same video. This is literally just something else, but a part of the same thing. This is more like my self growth. The other thing was like oh my god, big image, but no, dude, this is I'm learning to love myself again, and this is what this is. So thank you for what? Okay. Um, I've been wanting to fucking record for a while. I don't know what happened. I need to know what it's like doing things alone. Not only do I prove to myself that I can do things alone and be happy, but it helps me value the time I spend with other people even more. On a last minute decision, I got out of bed, took a shower, and put on my best clothes. I never treat myself, and today I was going to take myself on a date. I realized that I would only eat outside with other people, and I've never been in the city alone. So I get to Doko at 8:30, and I briskly walk over to the Kadeko ramen bar. I ask if it's too late, and the bartender says, not at all. I ask if he takes Apple Pay and if I could use my picture of an ID to get a drink because I left my wallet in my friend's car after a backpacking trip. He just takes my word for it, and he begins to take my order. I order a Megazord, which is my new favorite drink of all time, um, a chicken karage, and a spicy tonkatsu. I finish a glass of water, and then I use the restroom. I hit the Benjamin, and then go back to eat. I focus on trying to not take my phone out of my pocket. I want to be, or like, firstly, I don't want to be the guy who eats dinner all alone, but I definitely don't want to be the guy who drinks alone at dinner and then scrolls and watches YouTube all by himself. Within a few minutes, my self thoughts come back to me, and I begin to think of a cool scenario. Like, if someone would ask me why I'm here alone, what would I say? Um, I would say, like, this is the place where me and my ex went. We would get soup here every month, and now I'm just keeping up the tradition. Or I could just be honest and say that I'm here to try new things and be comfortable by myself in public places. When my food comes, I eat half the chicken appetizer, and then I ask for a pen. I want to write down some of my thoughts, and the guy's really cool about it. At the same time that I'm realizing my ability to communicate with others, I also appreciate I also appreciate the niceties of waiters more in depth. Um, I appreciate them checking in to make sure my water's filled, the reassurance to say that I can stay here as long as I need to eat and I don't have to rush. The slight cheers that they say when they pour my drink and saying that like, or they didn't say anything, but making it not an alone, sad drinking moment, but just one to celebrate. Um, Writing on a napkin feels so old timey, archaic, and history major coded, but I love it. But a part of me wants a high tech pocket notebook for sure. I want to take notes, like writing them down instead of typing them in a phone, because it looks like I'm addicted to typing, like texting somebody else. Um, Once I finish the ramen, I go back to the chicken karaage. I finish the other half, and I finish the Megazord too. The waiter brings the check and a to-go water, so I tip what he deserved, bro. As I leave the restaurant, I talk to the bartender as well and tell him that he made my new favorite drink. He says that we're not gonna have the drink for the next 4 months. The last time you can get it is on Friday. Um, so after that short conversation, I head back to the car parking lot. But on the way, I visit It's Sugar, which is a candy store. Um, I searched on my phone and found out that the boba place that I was going to go to was already closed, and I was still kind of tipsy, or I don't know. I just didn't want to have alcohol while I went home yet. I had to burn time, bro. So I ordered a lychee soda, a mango haichu, and a cookies and cream pocky. Once I walk up to the, or after I finish those candies, I go up to the escalator, where the boba spot was, and I pop open the lychee soda. I take a few sips and then um, go back down the escalator. But it's really funny because as soon as I stood up, there's this lady that was walking past, and she's like constantly checking back behind herself, making sure that like I'm not following her. So I go down the escalator, and then she's like, to make her feel more reassured. Um, from there, I go to the parking lot. I see that the Macy's is closed down, and behind me is a double date. Um, I walk past the ticket station thinking that I should like just pay the ticket now and save money, but I realized like, hey, I'm not good to drive yet, so what's a few more hours or like what's a few more minutes here, a few more dollars to pay if I can get more safety, until I'm ready. So I go to the back seat. I set up my phone, drink some water, and eat some candies to just kill some time and sober back up. I finish the last half of an episode and then the full episode, or the series season finale of Severance season one, and it left me on a good cliffhanger, man. Um, yeah. After that, I just go back to pay, drive home, a little bit of traffic, but I don't want the like end to be there. Like I feel very good and happy about how I spent my time. I could have just stayed in my room and rotted even longer, but I got up, I took a shower, I did something for myself, and I feel great about it. Um, After that, I finished my Duolingo episode, or my lesson for Duolingo to keep my streak, and I wrote down a schedule for tomorrow so that I could be productive tomorrow like I am today. I'm gonna pick up my wallet and check out some stores tomorrow for some socks about a goose for my volleyball team, and then I'm gonna go back, clean up, go gym, um, I don't know, and then hang out with a friend. So we'll see how that goes. But I just really like how today went, and I would do it again. I'm learning to love myself better. Thank you. This charger sucks. Anyways, okay, I have my camera back on. I'm just gonna roll through this real quick. But, dude, I have more clips. So, yeah, today I really did kind of waste the first half. I slept until like 2 and then was on the phone with a person until like fading in and out of sleep until like 4. So I got my ass up, uh, drank some water, got more water, filled it up the Brita, um, made a chicken salad with like dill. That's pretty cool. Cottage cheese, sauerkraut, trying to be healthy a little bit. But what I'm really trying to say is I I washed my face today. I walked to a boba store. Like I saw the sun. I talked to other people. I breathed fresh air, and like I felt good about it. I had original thoughts. I like, oops, my phone's dying. But like, I don't know, man. I just enjoyed listening to music. I looked at other people and thought about them. I acknowledged them instead of just looking at my phone. Um, I used my body. I used my brain. I took a shower, bruh. I'm hydrated ish. But like, I put medicine on, bro. Like, I feel like I can do things again, and I'm not just rotting in my bed and like letting time pass me by. Sure, I'm not taking every moment to like the maximum possibility that I can. Like I know I could be doing more. but I'm starting to do some stuff. I'm genuinely so happy, bro. Um, yeah, even if it's just cope, like maybe I'm just saying, oh, these self dates, dude. I did it a little bit. I did it twice this week. I don't know. I did a lot of stuff this week, but like maybe it's just me brainwashing myself to say like I can justify this expense. But dude, also I am happy, and this is the first week in fucking 3 months that I've been happy for myself instead of outwardly happy from being with other people, like being happy alone. That is what I felt this week, and yeah. Um, last thing is I forgot my journal today because I didn't really expect to like go outside for the walk. I thought I was just gonna go see the sun, walk around the park, and then come back to my apartment. But I was like, fuck it, dude. I have free will, free will, bro. Like I can go walk to places and do stuff. I didn't bring my wallet. I used Apple Pay, but next time I'm gonna bring my journal and we're gonna talk all about it. Um, therapy for myself. So I feel like I'm healing, and I can feel it in my skin too. I think it had to get a lot worse before it got better. And after the trip, bro, I wasn't even allergic to anything. It was literally just a cookie that I don't know, but that's like another low part, and I think I'm healing. This reminds me of how my skin was like a few years ago, when I was really stressed out, and after that, after like crying and like having a really bad day, it gets better. So I hope it can keep getting better, and it's up to me. I know that, but I'm very proud of myself for talking here. I'm gonna do eventually in the future. I will probably do more camera stuff, but I've only typed all of these before, and this is growth. It's like I'm accepting of my own voice, and I'm gonna have doubts about this like uploading. It's cringe. Fuck it, dude. I want to exist again, bro. I haven't existed in so fucking long, and oof.